Hello, it's Jill from Copycat Crafts by Jill. I'm Jill, and I'm back hopefully to finish one of the Tim Holtz Accordion Folio projects that was in my last video I started, and yours should sort of look plain like this. Or like this, and I believe this is the one we were actually working on. I did cut an extra piece that I thought I could put here, much like Julie did in her video. And so you might want to go check out her video. That is Camelia Crafts Designs. She has a brilliant video out on how to do it. I sort of redid it in my last video, the one right before this video, and now we're going to pick the papers and glue the papers on. Hopefully it will come out what I think is as nice as this one. I think this one really came out pretty cute. I added these two envelopes. Those were not in Julie's video. I just added that, and she did sew in a journaling space where I just put in a tablet with some pages to journal on or take notes. So other than that, it's pretty close. I pretty much copycatted it. Then I cut out this one. And I did explain that when I did it, I got my measurement wrong and cut this too short. So, but I'm not going to waste it, and I still think it's cute. It just doesn't come out as far as the other ones. And this is the one we made together. And I just didn't glue it together yet. This part gets glued down here. And hopefully if you tried making yours in your free time, it should look something like this. Now you can decide if you want to keep this glued two sides and make it more of a pocket, glue one side and just make it a tuck. I did play around with kind of flipping it this way and making it my front cover. And I kind of thought I really liked that. Then it would open like that. And I like that, but I'm going to play with that a different day for now. We're just going to keep it the way it's supposed to be. However, I already cut out the pieces of paper that I picked for this one. I would like to just get this one finished. It's been hanging around for a while now. I'd like to get it out of the way. What I did decide on was maybe more feminine sewing type one folio. So that's the paper I picked, which was from French. It was Hobby Lobby paper. French industrial or something, and I already cut them, and I did distress the edges. I also rounded the edges, and I did that ahead of time because I didn't feel anyone wanted to sit and watch me cut corners, edges, corners, and distress. I did do two of the little envelopes. I don't know if I'll use both or one. This one I cut open the top, and I used my tab punch to make the openings. So that's how, and I actually, this was the top, but I glued it shut and then put washi tape on it. And just opened up the opposite end, and this one, this was the opening, glued it shut, put washi tape on it, and opened the top. So you can use them in any way you want. But that was my idea. So I just thought, let's get these done. I guess you could slow down the video if you're working along, or just watch it and then go crazy with your own. I did, as you see, I did stamp with some sewing things like she did. And I mark my pages so that I don't get confused. Not that I ever get confused, but just saying. So yeah, I hope you tried it and make your own version of this really cute folio. I'm gonna slip mine in a journal that I make, and I'm gonna purposely make a big enough spot so that I can slip it on in. All right, I'm pretty far away from my camera here, so if I get my head in the way or an arm in the way, please excuse me. If I get it on crooked, no one point it out, please. But because I am working further away than what I normally do, I think I normally keep my face pretty close to my items that I'm working with because my eyesight isn't so great. And of course I go to the Dollar Tree eye doctor and pick out magnifying glasses, because I mean my eyesight from far away is fine. I probably have eagle eyes that way, but close up, holy, no way. No way. But anyhow, let's see how fast, once you prepare, how fast it actually all goes together. Which I actually enjoy doing when I'm not prepping for a video and I'm just making it. I take it one step at a time, glue everything down one piece at a time before I even cut the next one. And I think I kind of like doing it this way, where you just prepare everything and keep checking to make sure if there was a mistake, you can catch it. If you want to quick change something with some sort of opening or closure that you came up with real quick, you still have the option. Now my decision is, if I put this one here and it flips up, and this one goes here, or that's what it would look like, or do I use this one and this one? Then it would look like that. Okay, I'm going with that, just because I'm going with that. So over here I can decide now if I would like to use one of my, so if I put it this way, or should I use this one and go this way? I could go this way. Sorry if I'm talking to myself. It's really my process. I do an awful lot of talking to myself. I don't know if you talk to yourself as much as I do, but personally I can't shut myself up when I'm here alone. Okay, I'm not making up my mind. Not able to make up my mind right this second for some reason, so moving on. I don't know if any of yous have to do that. I guess I get easily overwhelmed. I guess that's with so many options. Sorry if I'm out of just gluing. Sorry if I'm out of view. Just gluing. And again, I'm used to working quite close to my face. So, sorry about that. And right now I'm standing. I don't normally stand. But I have to stand because I have to make my videos over here by the window. Which is why you may have noticed my new workspace. It's actually an old cutting mat that I went to the Dollar Tree and bought the stick-on stuff and put it over my old mat that thank goodness I didn't throw it away. Throw away. Not too sure I know how to do that. I guess we all keep pretty much of everything, because the second we throw it away, it's like 7 hours later, 7 hours after the garbage man comes, we find a use for it, or someone else asks for it, or whatever it is, but we got that one on there, a little crooked there. So I have been trying to make it more put more thought into the things I'm keeping, because I was there for a while just keeping everything, every piece of trash, every piece of garbage, everything I opened, I kept everything. Box of noodles, cellophane, if it was clear or see-through, I was keeping it. And I decided that I had so much, and for me, it was not joyful to spend hours undoing a box, a pre-made envelope, whatever, a zillion of them, and then try to re-glue them and make something that I wasn't embarrassed of. And I really just had to clean house and decide I had to start from scratch. I had to kind of start over with what I was going to decide to keep or throw away. And I decided I was no longer going to keep items from my mail unless it was something really worthy. Super worthy. I was just going to get rid of it. I mean, I just had to. I just had too much, and I was running out of room. It's embarrassing when someone would come into my craft room and I had piles upon piles and nowhere to go with them. Every drawer was full. So anyway, I decluttered with that. I also got rid of a lot of scraps from papers that I knew I had a hard time using the paper to begin with, just for whatever, the design, the color, whatever my reason was, and if I had a hard time finding a use for the paper, and then the scrap, keeping all the scraps to something that doesn't go along with anything else I do, and I'm not very adventurous that way, and I don't think outside the box too often. So I decided all that type of stuff also was going to have to just go. It wasn't bringing me joy. And at my age, and I'm not telling anyone I'm 60, at my age, I'm not interfering with my joy. Nope, I'm not going to interfere with my joy. Gee, I could do that. Probably should have did it the opposite way, but I just don't know. I so like the sewing machine. That's what my sewing machine looks like. Well, that one's cuter. Anyway. You know what? I'm going to put it on the other side because I have one now. I'm just going to do it. That's right. Caution to the wind. Doing it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to glue it down so that I can't change my mind. There it is. Done. Right, wrong, or indifferent, it is done. Settled. Okay. So anyway, if any of you out there would like to share any tips, hacks, whatever it is you do or don't do or chose to change in your crafting lifestyle, please feel free to share in the comments, because I love to hear other crafters' ideas on how they handle over saving. I can't use up the stuff that I save fast enough to justify saving, on top of wanting to buy new stuff that comes out or that I see that I know I want. So if I know good old Tim Holtz is going to come out with something really special, and I'm going to want it, I do not want to have a drawer filled with stuff and have no room. I'd rather make room. I'd rather make room. You know what? I am going to add that on. I wasn't sure, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to do it. It's like not hero brave, but brave. Oh boy, am I heavy-handed with the glue. I'm heavy-handed with everything, as you can tell, even with my inking. I don't know what it is, but I must have come from back in the days of a dungeon or something, because that speaks to me. The more grungy, the happier I am. I go through ink pads like unbelievable. And I don't know, I must be, maybe somebody can answer this. I ruin my ink pads very quickly. I just got this ink pad, like maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago tops. And you could see it, it's pretty much brand new. Well, that's how I keep my thing. And I put this tape on there so that I can easily lift the lid off and on. I just put a piece of Scotch tape. Sorry about the glue. And I put it on there like a wing so that I can lift it off and on very easy. And it lays flat that I can still stack my little containers. I can stack them. That's just it's my hack. There you go. Anyway, and I've already re-inked this one several times, and I think I'm so heavy-handed that I somehow mush it and I ruin it. Now I got a hair on it. I ruin it. and I flatten it or something, then when I go to use it, I have to re-ink it constantly. I don't know if I'm ruining it. That's really what I'm saying. Am I ruining my ink pads, or how long is an ink pad supposed to last? Because mine don't. You know, the ones that last for me are the ones I don't use, and that's what makes me think that it's me. Because I have ones I don't use that are 2 years old that if I do open them and use them, they're fine. Oh, yes, they are. They're fine. And that's what makes me think it's me. I'm just heavy-handed. I gotta pound everything. Gotta overuse glue. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, or if that's just how creative people get so in the moment. Anyway, so here we go. I think that that's pretty cute. Tuck, a pocket, a flip, another pocket. I think I'm going to put something in here and perhaps sew a journal in like Julie did. I don't know. But here's the bones of it. Done. Done. We crushed it. That doesn't go with that one. It goes with this one. This one goes with this one. And while I'm here, might as well glue that down. I don't know why I didn't have it glued down. I don't know what the reason for that would be. Again, sorry for being out of view. But anyways, I actually have another one of Julie's projects that I'm going to copycat. It's a quick and easy one. Okay, so now I see why I didn't put this on. It's a quick and easy, fun one. No stress. No big. It's really going to be a fun one and quick. Perhaps I won't ramble as much. Or maybe I might, because that's kind of me. It's kind of my thing. So now we have that, and I don't want to glue that one on until after I have paper in. And there you go. There you go. I hope this was helpful for anyone who just wanted to spend a couple minutes. And I appreciate you stopping by and crafting with me. See you soon. Bye-bye.